A plugin is a program that adds a specific kind of functionality or feature to your website. Okay, let's say for example you wanted people to be able to download a PDF document from your website. You can use a plugin for that. Let's say you wanted to create an image gallery. You can use a plugin for that. Let's say you wanted to embed YouTube videos on your website. You can use a plugin for that. Plugins are just ready-made programs, okay, that add a particular kind of feature to your website. They enhance your website. They add more functions to your website. And just like themes, you have free versions of plugins, and you also have the premium versions of plugins as well. Now, plugins are, I'd say they're probably even more important than themes, because plugins, I mean, you can have the most beautiful looking website out there, but if no one can do anything in your website, your website is just useless. Okay, it's just a really fine looking piece of garbage, basically. You should always concentrate more on the functionality of your website rather than how your website looks like. Okay, so plugins are very, very important. Now, in order to add or work with a plugin, I am going to come down to the plugins section right here. As you can see, plugins. I'm going to click on add new, and let's look at some of the examples of plugins that we have. So down here you have a filtering system where you can click on a particular kind of plugin that you're looking for. So let's say, for example, we have one for security down here. We'll click on security, and down here we have a whole bunch of security plugins. As you can see, we have one for captcha, you have one for spam shield, anti-spam. This is an exceptionally powerful WordPress anti-spam plugin that eliminates comment spam, trackback spam. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. Okay, it's a good plugin for fighting against spam. You have one for SSL, you have one to limit the login attempts, which, by the way, I think we will be working with this particular plugin. This is a very good plugin for security as well. Let's see, we have one for your two-factor SMS. You have one that installs a firewall for your website as well. And, and so on and so forth. You have one that can monitor the activities on your dashboard. So these are all pretty good plugins that one can work with. Let's go back. Let's see another type. Let's see images. Let's click on images, and okay, let's see. You have Photobox. Photobox is an advanced plugin with a list of options for gallery. So you can create a gallery of images using this particular plugin. You have one that can create amazing landing pages for your WordPress site with this one. And of course, you can also see some information that goes along with the plugins. And very, very important, look at this last line here. It says it's compatible with your version of WordPress. Okay, so plugins they have to go hand in hand with the version of WordPress installed on your system, on your website. I'm sorry, I am not talking about the version of your WordPress theme. I'm talking about the version of WordPress itself. Okay, let's see. If you come down to dashboard, open link in a new tab. Let's see. WordPress 4.3. So this is the latest version of WordPress that you have, 4.3. So before you go ahead and start installing plugins, make sure the plugin is compatible with your WordPress version. Okay, if you install a plugin that's not compatible with your WordPress version, you can end up breaking your website. So be very careful. As you can see right here, this one says untested with your version of WordPress. So this would not be a safe plugin to install. But as you can see, you have one here that says it's compatible with your version of WordPress. You can see the rating system is pretty good. It's had over 1,000 people who have installed the plugin. So these are, quick ways of checking whether or not a plugin will be safe for you to use. And also you can see last updated. You always want to make sure that, whatever plugin you're using was updated at least or at most 3 months ago. No later than 3 months ago. Okay, it shows that whoever designed the plugin has actually updating the plugin is making sure that the plugin is up to date with the latest changes in technology and all that good stuff. So be very, very careful before you go ahead and install plugins. All right, so well, that's pretty much plugins. And in this course, we are going to talk about different types of plugins. We will actually talk about one plugin in the very next section, and that will be the one-click child theme plugin. That's the plugin that would allow us to create a child theme for our WordPress 2012 theme. So join me in the next class where we will talk about this plugin. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next class.